there's this book called Antipodes of the Mind, and it's about basically the similarities between people who have had experiences with maybe being abducted by a UFO versus people who have had um, hallucinogenics and experienced visions in those ways versus people who have experienced religious visions, and the similarities between them and what might be behind all of that. In that book, I read that several people in different cultures have had this vision of almost like a DNA chain taking up space on this giant spiral-like tree, and these branches click together, and you have all these souls maybe around this tree, which I imagine as being, hollow potentially. And maybe if you think of like a toroidal field that a person has with their energy and all of that, one giant version of that where things move through. And that's, I think, the point is that when all of us are fighting for our particular image of what a person should be or whatnot, when it is rigid being a human, I think we've focused on the wrong things. It should be something where you don't have to grow from being a child into adult and just experience a more progressively miserable time. I think that we should be blossoming into not only our ability to solve intricate issues, but also our ability to put those solvings into a broader context that is something that actually creates this puzzle that when all the pieces come together, it's beautiful. And it's kind of like something that nobody on their own, no one vision could ever accomplish. It's something where everybody needs to be themselves to make that puzzle work.
Yeah,
when we are able to have clear lenses and reflect each other in a way that is mutually beneficial, that we can learn something more and more and more in depth about ourselves, but we want to kind of run and hide. And we don't like looking into ourselves, nor do we like anyone else looking into us. But it's Brene Brown. Vulnerability is a strength. It's a superpower.